New this midday, a judge has dropped felony charges against two former Louisville police officers who worked on the search warrant in the deadly Breonna Taylor raid. Louisville Police Detective Joshua Jaynes and Sgt. Meany, they were federally charged in 2022 with submitting a false affidavit to search Taylor's home. 26-year-old Taylor was shot and killed in her apartment during a flawed forced entry raid in March of 2020. On Thursday, a judge ruled there was no direct link between the warrantless entry and Taylor's death. Instead, the judge said that the decision by Taylor's boyfriend to fire his gun when officers burst into the home was her legal cause of death.
March 13, 2020, Breonna Taylor was shot and killed in her apartment by LMPD during a botched raid. Now another major ruling in favor of two former LMPD officers involved in getting the warrant to raid her apartment.
Heartbreaking, anger, rage. However, not surprised.
Federal Judge Charles Simpson dismissed two of the most serious felony charges against former officers Joshua Jaynes and Meany. The two are accused of falsifying the search warrant that led to the deadly raid of Taylor's apartment. Sam Marcuson, law professor at Brandeis School of Law, says it's up to a judge to decide if any charges that won't hold up legally.
In other words, that the elements of the crime simply are not met but even by the allegations of the charge.
In this case, Judge Simpson ruled that the falsified warrant was not the cause of Breonna Taylor's death. That charge carried a sentence of life in prison. It's heartbreaking for Antonio Taylor, who was a community activist involved in 2020 protests.
Just confused about how could that happen to somebody's daughter, somebody's cousin, to be murdered in that way by the people who get paid to protect us.
Judge Simpson, in his ruling, saying boyfriend Kenneth Walker's decision to open fire at police as they came through the door is the legal cause of Taylor's death.
What he said next, though, was that violation, even if it were proved, did not cause her death or the use of the weapons.
This ruling isn't the decision Antonio Taylor wanted to hear, but he's still holding out hope for justice.
Confusion and just wondering, like, how long will it take till we finally get justice for Breonna Taylor?
Marcuson defers with Judge Simpson's decision.
I don't think he left enough room for the idea that the jury could have differed from his view of the extent to which the false affidavit bore a close relationship in causing Breonna Taylor's death.
Taylor's remaining hopeful justice will be served one day soon.
So there we have it. Breonna Taylor, the serious charges that the police had us drop. What's my take on this? My take on this is this is probably similar to the more of a Rodney King situation where, he didn't die, but it's blatant. They had a illegal search warrant. So can you imagine? You have an illegal search warrant. You go into somebody's house and kill them, but you have no accountability for that. We don't know if this was an inside job or not. We don't know if somebody could have wanted her, dead, and this is a way that they could have went about it. We don't know any of that, but we know that this is just unusual that somebody innocent just dies like that. It's an unfortunate situation. Condolences to the family of Breonna Taylor. And I don't know how much more evidence do you need. They did falsified documents to get a search warrant. So that should at least be enough evidence to hold them accountable for what they did, because you didn't do this legally. But it's the justice system, man. We all know how the justice system works. It's just, with the right lawyers, with the right, loopholes, you can get out of pretty much anything, and we've seen that. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, hit that like button, push me in the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
Make sure you get your free water test at Envirely.com. Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.